I think it was pretty obvious that it was Milton.
See, but I was watching that scene and I didn't see any duct tape on the hands that threw the fire into the pit.
They didn't do duct tape because if they did duct tape, you knew it was
Yeah.
I didn't get that scene at all. I didn't like it. It didn't really seem to fit in with the rest of the episode. It didn't really lend itself to, like, explain anything.
No, it was just a segue to the governor's torture chamber. I don't know. Maybe that's setting up. I think that might be foreshadowing for something we see later. That would have been a much cooler flashback because Milton tells Andrea that I knew the governor before this, and that Philip still exists, but we don't get to see that. And Milton and the governor agree that Penny had some spark in her still, and then the scene right after that is where Milton is telling Andrea that there's still some shred of Philip in there. I thought it was
Milton
a
is
neat
the eternal
parallel.
optimist. He still wants to believe that there's going to be this magic cure. All the zombies are going to turn back into human. There's good in everybody.
Yeah, almost like Rick last season when he put all his faith in his. Well, didn't put all his faith, but he, was willing to give that prisoner the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I think even Andrea has pretty much been the optimist. She's trying to get the two groups together so they don't kill each other. She's really hoping that the governor, with all of his faults, sees that peace is the better way. All right, let's play Clue. Milton dies in Woodbury saving Andrea.
I could see that. My top candidate is Andrea. I don't think she has a lot to offer to the plot once the governor and Rick go at it and one of them prevails. I don't think she has a lot left to offer because then her central conflict is taken away.
See, I agree. She's been since T-Dog left, she has now become the most underutilized and poorly written character of the show.
Except for that part where she gets naked. That's pretty good. I'm gonna amend my choice. That Alan guy has got to go. He's gonna go. He's gonna be one of the peripheral guys. And Alan's the guy from the Tyrese group who's arguing with Tyrese. He's one of these peripheral guys like Jimmy from last season. He's just kind of hanging around, never does much. And when you have the big cataclysmic conflict at the end, he's just one of the.
Right, it's one of those characters you've seen in a couple episodes, so they can kill them off.
Yeah.
The red shirts. There's a number of red shirts on this show that when the fight happens, there's going to be a lot of them that go.
Right. What do you mean by red shirt?
You never saw Star Trek?
Oh, God.
I like that these guys came in with their own baggage. These guys, their story didn't start when they showed up on the show.
Right.
They have this whole plot that they've done that we have never seen. And I like that we just sort of gotten to, that their characters are sort of coming to an head at this.
Right. It would be nice to see those layers peeled back a little bit because apparently at some point Tyrese did something to make Alan feel emasculated, and it's really not spelled out.
The Sands Event Center in September is going to be hosting the Parafest, and a number of actors from The Walking Dead are going to be there, including Michael Rooker, who plays Merle, the actor who plays Axel,
Lou Temple,
T-Dog,
I don't remember his name.
Irony Singleton,
yes,
plays T-Dog,
yeah,
and then Jimmy, who you mentioned earlier,
right,
and Oscar.